Hey everybody, how's it going? This is No Bones About Wrestling, and it's Saturday night, so that means we're watching along with Collision, or something like that. Better grammar version of that. The show is going to watch along with us tonight. My name's Asa, and right here, I never point the right way. Right here is my permanent co-host, K Fabulous.
You never point the right way, and all you have to do is point at me in real life.
I know. But see, I'm looking at the screen, and you're on my right side on the screen, you know? So.
Yes. Okay. Hi.
And we're going to have maybe a couple guests drop by this evening at some point. But whatever. They'll be here at some point, like I said. Big week for AEW. A lot of new faces on the matches this week. A lot of names we've never heard, or names most people have never heard, maybe. So we're going to kind of get into those matches and their skills and things like that. And happy Collision Saturday to Derek's Wrestling Toys and Tees. All right, gotta check out that shop.
Do you want me to tell you some of the matches?
Yes, please. Before the show starts.
I'm going to do this from memory, but I just read them, so hopefully it's still in there.
Okay.
Timeless Tony Storm is going to be facing Lady Frost. I don't believe it said if it was a title match or not. If I had to guess, if anything, it might be an eliminator match. We have a tag team match with Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta from Bullet Club, not Bullet Club.
Blackpool Combat Club.
So many B-starting factions. Blackpool Combat Club, and they're facing FTR. And then we have
that sounds good.
Orange Cassidy versus Kyle O'Reilly for #1 contender or something.
The international title, I thought.
Yes, international title. Thank you. And that's all that was listed.
That's all. Was it 5, 6? So.
What? No, that was 3.
3? That wasn't 3 matches.
Yeah, that's
tag team, the women's, and the
Orange Cassidy. That's 3.
That's weird. Well, I bet is MJF on this week? Oh, somebody's joining us here.
I don't know the answer to that.
I bet they know the answer.
Is it Wolf?
It is Wolf. Yeah,
it's me.
Tell us the answers.
What's up?
What are we talking about?
That was listed on AEW's website, but I'm sure they've announced more on Twitter since then that you were probably aware of.
So wait, what are we talking about? Show?
What matches are on Collision tonight? And if MJ
Collision, we have the full card right now. Or at least, out of what we know. We have Tate Mayfairs versus Daniel Garcia. We have Robin Renegade versus Chris Statlander. We have Dustin Rhodes versus Johnny TV. We have Timeless Tony Storm versus Lady Frost. We have Kyle O'Reilly versus Orange Cassidy, and Wheeler Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli versus FTR.
I'm loving 2 women's matches on the show.
That's cool. Well, one of them's going to be a squash.
Well,
that Robin Renegade match. Just, never won anything.
I don't know if Tony the Storm's match is going to go on long either, but
they usually don't squash Lady Frost, like super squash anyway.
Yeah, that's fair. We'll see what happens. I'm really excited for that Kyle O'Reilly versus Orange Cassidy match.
Yeah, definitely. I really am becoming a fan of Kyle O'Reilly. He has a lot of different offenses, He's trained in a lot of different ways.
He's one of the best. I love him. I'm so happy he's featured every week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm excited to see Wheeler Yuta wrestle again, I like him a lot.
Yeah, I'm glad he's back too,
I'm so happy he's back. I missed him. I wonder
still,
who he's going to defend that ROH PR title against now.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, he's... a dog almost destroyed the camera.
That
it's
was
fine.
Santa Claus smacking into my...
I don't remember what I was saying.
Something about Wheeler Yuta defending the Ring of Honor.
Oh, yeah. Wheeler Yuta, he's been injured, so he's extended his international title reign by what? How many months? 2, 3, 4 months? I can't remember.
Pretty sure it was 4 months, something like that.
I didn't strip him of it. I've never heard such a thing.
they kept booking him, I think, thinking he was going to get better. Like, remember, like 2 months ago, he was supposed to be in that match in Mexico? But the other,
and then what's it called? They replaced him with Matt.
yeah, Matt Seidel, like at the last minute. So I think they just kept expecting him to be cleared, and then he wasn't. I think if they had known at the beginning, like how long it was going to be.
Yeah.
I thought that was John Mulaney on the TV advertising his home renovation show. And I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, that's such a good idea.
So, Kay, what match are you most looking forward to?
John Mulaney. Probably the tag match. FTR, and I just want to see Yuta. You know, I always tend to love whoever is the pure champion, and he's a good one. He's a good choice to have that belt, especially now that he's wrestling again.
Yeah. I believe we're about the show's about to start. Yeah, if you're out there and if you've never seen a pure match from Ring of Honor, check it out. It has different rules than a regular wrestling match. Pretty neat thing. And like we said, Wheeler Yuta has had the belt for, I don't know, 6 months.
I would love to have him have like an AEW title, but if Kyle O'Reilly fought Wheeler Yuta, I would totally be happy with that.
That'd be cool. Be a cool match.
We're starting with the tag match.
Oh, dang. I wonder what that's the main event. Maybe is MJF there? Did you answer that? Is MJF there?
Not on Collision. No, not that I know of.
Oh, okay. All right.
No. He'll probably be on Dynamite when Roosh has his match. He'll probably show up or have some video segment or something.
Gotcha.
We'll figure it out. I'm surprised that this is starting. Yeah. If this is starting, then probably Kyle and Orange are main eventing.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know what else could main event.
Yeah, that's got to be it.
Can you put the subtitles in there?
Hold on. Look through the card again. Yeah.
You know, like I always remind people, the first match is the second most important match on the show. A lot of people would say it's the most important match on the show.
I'm one of those people.
But I say it's the main event would be the first most important, and the first match
is
the second most important. So opening it, is an honor kind of, but going like second or third, not so much. That means you're a mid carder or lower mid carder at that point, usually.
I mean, yeah, 100%.
Because my attention span, like that first match on a show better be good, or like I have immediately lost interest in that show.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, not for AEW necessarily, because I know like their shows get better. If I'm just tuning in for the first time, yes, that first match better be good, or I'm just going to judge your entire wrestling company off of that and stop watching. See, that's why WWE puts their first match so late. There's so much talking first to trap you in before you see the wrestling.
That's how they get you?
That's how they get you.
Usually they start with storylines and stuff, like story segments.
Which that's okay. I'm sure for some people that's their preference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that kind of thing is overdone, personally. And I don't even know what I think about Christopher Daniels being an on-screen authority figure. I kind of tend to not like that.
I'm not opposed to it, mostly because I already know that like Christopher Daniels kind of had like a long career and he's still involved. So I mean, I'm happy to at least see him still be around. And I figured like someone had to be an authority figure. I thought it was going to be like Brian or Omega, but Daniels works. Daniels already kind of was partially that, but
yeah, Daniels is like the face EVP now, and the Bucks are the evil heel VPs. So I'm not sure if I like that twist in the Young Bucks thing.
I think they only did that because Omega like really had to get surgery. I feel like they were gonna do some authority stuff for Omega. Not like him being a full-time like authority figure, but kind of doing the same thing that Bucks are doing, but as a babyface. But since he has to get surgery, they chose Christopher Daniels.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I didn't like the question of like a force being opposed to the Young Bucks. I wanted them to just ride roughshod, at least for the time being, because they haven't built up their sliminess enough for someone to even start to stop them.
Yeah, I agree, Chris, too. He said in the comments, so it's a pay-per-view matchup right now.
Yep.
I agree.
Yeah, I feel like they could have just had like, I mean, maybe it's just because they don't want Tony Khan to be like the guy that's like on screen and like all the time.
He revealed himself a week ago to be like the worst actor in the history of wrestling.
Tony,
I love Tony Khan, but we all have our talents, and acting is not one of his.
Yeah.
What scene are you talking
God, what sequence was it?
I thought he did a good job when he took the shots to the stomach.
Yeah, but this was something else.
Okay.
When he was, I think, talking to Roddy, giving him the match and all.
Yeah.
Tate Bears looks like he's traveled through time to appear on the show. Look at that picture of him.
Yeah, from 1995.
I was thinking like 1940.
What? No.
Yeah. Like a colorized photo.
Cassidy and O'Reilly, yeah, main event. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, pretty good matchup.
A lot of good matches. I don't see a lot of opportunity with these matches, at least, I don't see a lot of ability, to build towards Forbidden Door on this show. You know?
Yeah. Feels like they're kind of stalling it out because maybe they don't have too many matches planned. But it's like clearly because most likely they're not having Ospreay defend his belt because he's not likely gonna pull double duty on Forbidden Door.
Wait, you think they don't have all the matches planned for Forbidden Door yet?
I think they may not. I mean,
no. I'm saying they don't have as many as they did in years prior.
I wouldn't be surprised if they don't have them planned yet, because I'm sure they got to do a lot between dealing with CMLL and what's the name?
Could be
the Japanese girl, Stardom. Yeah, I'm
really
sure to figure it all out.
Plus, you have like international travel restrictions on some people.
So it may not.
Yeah.
Derek there saying Claudia.
There's not much like
look brutal. Yeah, definitely.
There's not like too much build they can really focus on like right now. Like the main match they're building, like actually focusing on building a lot is Tony's match. But like I don't know, Swerve Ospreay doesn't seem to really be built up too much. I don't think it needs to really.
That was at Wembley.
No. Swerve and Ospreay is
for a one. Oh wait, no, that's
for this.
That's the Owen Hart. Okay.
Owen Hart, yeah. Owen Hart.
Sorry.
Speaking of which, a lot of rumors that Natalia Neidhart is going to join AEW.
I mean, she could. It really depends. I don't know. For me, I feel like she could probably go to TNA, just to like have a match with Jordan Grace or something. I think also in the TNA pay-per-view, which I think is next week, is on Friday the 14th. What's it called? Jordan Grace has an open challenge for Knockout's title. And there's rumors that an NXT talent is going to answer that.
Okay. Oh,
That was good.
That was a nice European uppercut.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Wow.
I haven't seen those
Yeah.
look good. I mean, not that they haven't been bad, but that was like a wow.
Yeah, it looked great. Nice. Cash is looking good tonight. Very crisp movements.
Mhm.
Oh, and a kick to the face.
But like, I don't know if you can really like build Mercedes match too much, because right now all we have is like 2 matches, like kind of one on Dynamite for Mercedes. Mercedes is defending the TBS title on Dynamite. And if she loses, it's going to be for only the New Japan belt at Forbidden Door. If Stephanie Vicor loses her title defense and Mercedes retains, then it'll be only for the TBS belt.
Did you catch all that, everybody? I think we need a graph, a chart rather.
Oh, I get it.
No,
yeah.
Yeah, I think Stephanie Vicor is like defending in a CMLL or something, CMLL event or something, or some Mexico event. And yeah.
Those are some lazy.
Oh, yeah.
And what else? The ladder match? Yeah, we still need to know how many slots are in that ladder match.
Yeah. For God, what's it for?
That's 4. Yeah, we got 4.
No. I mean,
what
what
is
was
it
the ladder
for?
match for? Like, what are the stakes?
Oh, TNT title.
Right. Okay, cool.
Oh, did he vacate it?
Yeah, they.
Yeah, that he
Bucks stripped it.
because
Sorry, guys, I'm a little bit.
I mean, a 70-day reign is not bad for Copeland. I mean, by AEW standards, I think 70 days is like okay.
Yeah.
It's not ideal, but how it happened, I mean, it's fine. Copeland didn't need like too long of a reign. But hey,
having to go through fucking rehab on his foot,
yeah, that sucks.
That has to suck.
Does he have to have surgery?
He already had it.
He already had it. Yeah.
They have to put like a plate or anything?
I think
he's like in his legs like bandaged up, and he's like on what's it called?
Vicodin?
I was gonna say morphine.
No. I forgot the word that the walking thingies.
Walking Dead?
A walking boots? Crutches?
A walking
boot.
Crutches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crutches. My trouble finding words is rubbing off on you, Wolf, I think.
Crutches. That's what it's called.
What both are trying to say.
I guess. These motherfuckers about to kiss on national TV.
Good, they do it enough in the women's matches. Let the men do it.
It's weird.
I have a feeling I know who's gonna end up winning that TNT ladder match already, even though he's not even qualified.
Who, Garcia? What do you think?
No, Perry.
You said Perry?
Jack Perry.
Jack Perry. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jack Perry is gonna probably win the TNT title. Yeah, I'm not necessarily a huge fan of it, but I get it.
He would be one of the favorites for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for the elite to all have belts.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, it's either gonna be Jack Perry or Takeshita, but
Has Action done that yet? Or ever
in
remember?
AEW?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah, that would be a cool way to
other
go.
matches I would want on Forbidden Door would be like probably a match for Okada.
Definitely.
I need a Bucks title defense because it's kind of annoying that they're already at 45 days. Like what?
Once
It's already like they're already like at a month and a half, and they haven't defended the titles. Like, my goodness.
You did. I didn't know.
Yeah. Kay always watches the
I watch the
commercials during
commercials.
picture-in-picture.
It's a bigger picture, so I look at the bigger picture. I can't. My attention won't pull to the wrestling.
It's not like you can't see the wrestling.
I can see it, but it's not as big as the other box, so the other box distracts me.
I see.
Plus, that other box had Wolverine in it.
That's true.
Thing is, I would love to see some kind of like the trios titles defending. I feel like I would want to see Bullet Club, War Dogs, any combination of them, probably Finlay being one of them. Like fight Bang Bang Gang for the trios titles, but they're all heels.
Right.
Are they
That's the problem. I'm pretty sure Finlay is the global champion in New Japan anyway, so.
Have they established if Juice is gonna sometimes wrestle in place of one of the others as a champion in the trio?
They what they did was Jay anointed Juice as 1/4 of the World Trios champ.
Oh,
I didn't hear that, I guess.
It was on Rampage.
On Rampage, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, we've had so much personal stuff going on lately.
Yeah.
We got a little behind. I did catch Dynamite a couple days ago, though.
Yeah. I think the only person in the All-In Cup that we know so far is going to be Danielson. Which honestly, Swerve versus Danielson at Wembley would be so good.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Yeah. Swerve and Danielson or Swerve and Ospreay would be my top two picks, I feel like. Swerve and Danielson might be a little better because then at least Danielson gets a world title, you know? I mean,
yeah. I mean, even if he wants to like put Swerve over, like that would still be crazy as like main eventing Wembley with Swerve. That would go crazy. That would be really big.
Derek here, we're talking about the Young Bucks not defending their belts. Said sometimes it can be difficult to get a tag team title shot defense when they are the EVPs.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really
I'm worried they're gonna do Acclaimed and Bucks at Forbidden Door, which I get it, but like, man, I want more than just Bucks, FTR, sometimes Acclaimed, sometimes BCC. Like, I want to see more.
A little more variety. I hear that.
Well, they don't have a very big roster, Wolf, so they can't switch things up very easily, you know. They gotta use what they got. All 7 of them.
Unbelievable.
Oh. Wow.
I mean, I guess the devil's advocate defense is that they don't have too many like babyface tag teams. They have like 1 or 2 more that we don't push.
Our top flight are baby faces, yeah, for sure.
Top Flight, Lucha Bros, and that's basically it.
Acclaimed.
And when the infantry.
I said the Acclaimed. I wasn't counting the Acclaimed. But like, I don't know who else they would use.
Well, they're kind of treating BCC as faces now.
Yeah, I'm saying like outside BCC, outside Acclaimed, FTR, Bucks. The only baby faces they have right now are like Lucha Bros and Top Flight. I guess I would love to see LFI come back. I don't know where they went, but
yeah, they're gonna keep Rusha heel. He does not make sense.
LFI were gonna be heels. I thought
they came back.
I think they were twin. I think they're tweeners.
I got you.
So Roosh can be the heel role up for MJF. The other two, Vance and Julius Stikko, could be faces against Bucks if they want to use them.
Oh.
And that is basically all that is left.
Oh,
I just realized they turned Joe face and paired him up with Hook, so they might do Hook and Joe.
Oh yeah, I was thinking Hook Shibata, but you're right. Hook and Joe make more sense.
Yeah. I mean, Shibata could also work with. I mean, Hook, Shibata, Joe as a trio would probably be fine for Bang Bang Gang, but I don't know.
And then the trios title, we don't have very many trios teams, even, you know.
Yeah.
The teams got to kind of do well, just like in the old days. The teams
Like
have
we
to do
just
double
back
duty with a tag.
triangle. We just what's it called? We have BCC, sure, but I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know if we're gonna push.
That was an awkward looking shatter machine.
I don't think we're gonna really push Top Flight and Action Andretti.
I think they will. I think they're just not.
Eventually, but not right now. And that is probably all that's left of the baby faces.
We got Orange Cassidy.
But
Orange Cassidy and who?
What?
Oh,
all his friends are gone.
I was thinking of tag teams, and he could still be with Rocky potentially, but
We could.
But then they still need another part.
Well, they could do Orange Cassidy and Kyle O'Reilly. I can go.
Mark Briscoe. I need more Mark Briscoe in my life. I'll take him anywhere I can get him. Put him in a trios group since he won't wrestle tag, which I totally get.
Yeah.
But
what else could happen that Forbidden Door? Probably Moxley the title, the IWGP title, but like against who? They haven't really shown, like, they haven't really clarified, like, if Moxley is gonna be fighting like a New Japan wrestler or a AEW wrestler, if he's gonna defend the IWGP title at Forbidden Door, which I feel like he should. But like, I don't know who.
I was about to say, can we rewind or something? Yeah, this match has been very good, Derek. Yeah, I agree. Oh. I think that's it. No.
They're getting us.
They got me. They got me there. Nice. Oh.
Time limit? Why is there a time limit?
Every match usually has a time limit in AEW.
Oh, 20-minute time limit, I bet. Or
Yeah,
30-minute?
I don't know. I didn't hear it, but they usually announce a time limit.
It's 8:23, so what?
Yeah, sometimes they're not like.
Great.
Sometimes it's like 20 minutes. Sometimes it's like 30.
Mm-hmm. I just thought the ones that had time limits normally were for something.
Yeah.
Cool. WCW television title used to have, it was either like 10 or 15-minute time limits, and that was really cool. I think it might have been 10. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think New Japan's television title might be 10 minutes too, but I don't remember. Because I remember, I think Tanahashi and Zack Saber's match was like 10 minutes or less. Less than 10 minutes, yeah. Wait, what just...
Time limit draw.
Everyone's...
Oh, yeah.
FTR and whom?
FTR and Will Arita and Claudio Castagnoli. See,
Love
this
it.
is one of the Young Bucks.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me? This fool is.
I'm a genius.
Oh my God! You gotta be kidding.
Oh Jesus!
You gotta be kidding.
They just sent me the contract to this match, which says 20 minutes. So I'm sorry to be a stickler, but the match clearly says 20, not 25.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
See for yourself.
Thank you.
No.
You got them Young Bucks sneakers on?
Did it? Does
I
it?
think so. I was more asking
Oh, I
than
saw
told,
it.
but I think so.
I don't think so. No.
He
Some
should
neat
be
looking
wearing
shoes,
them.
though.
I know, but shouldn't he be wearing them?
Oh. What the hell happened?
They murdered him.
Oh, he had sunglasses.
Yeah.
I didn't know what was going on. They broke his sunglasses and put them on.
I couldn't figure out what it was at first either.
I didn't know what was happening. Pretty good. Very good opener. When I was saying ago, talking about time limits, the WCW TV title used to be like 10 minutes. So the challenger really had to go after the champion, and it made the matches very exciting.
No, he ruined it.
All right.
Was that too cliche? I'll just tell you this. Anytime, anywhere, when anyone on it back, we're on. An issue that is not yet done. And I'd say, hell yeah. I'd say, I would love to say what I have to say. But do you think the AEW
I don't know. Is that going to be a Forbidden Door match, you think, or what?
I don't know when they
Versus
run it back.
Not leave out color. No. I think a rematch of this. You think there's going to be on Forbidden Door?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know on Forbidden Door. It could be. Could be Forbidden Door. It could be Dynamite or something.
I've got Kyle O'Reilly here. Kyle, tonight for the very first time, you will be facing off against Orange Cassidy right here on Collision.
Yeah, and this week on Dynamite was the first time that myself and OC.
Oh boy.
For real, it's easy to see why he's the face of this company. It's easy to see why Orange Cassidy is the MVP of AEW. The guy put the international title. Actually, let me tell you what's going on with you. Ever since you came back, you've looked good. Not great, but good. It just seems like you keep taking one step forward and two steps back. It's kind of like, I don't know, something is missing, or someone is missing. I don't know. But that's not the only reason I came in here. Listen, I know you got that big main event tonight, and I just want you to know that we're rooting for you. You got this. And I also want to let you know, I've beaten Orange twice. So if you need any advice, I'm your man. Hey, advice? Yeah, I appreciate it, guys, and, we've been through this before. Your support means a lot, but I just don't need it right now. Okay? Just remember what you told me when you came back.
Saturday night? Oh, new theme for Stylander? Okay.
Oh, I like it.
Saying Roddy Strong and Kyle O'Reilly, what could have been. That's what Derek is saying. What do you mean?
I really hope they don't just put him into Undisputed Kingdom. I don't need that.
Who?
Kyle. I want Kyle to stay by himself.
Yeah.
The faction doesn't need more wrestlers. They need something to do.
Which one?
Undisputed Kingdom.
Yeah.
They just need a story, yeah.
Got like nothing going on.
If anything, like, I mean, it just sucks that, what's it called? Adam is injured. Roddy lost the title. Taven and Bennett don't really seem to be doing too much, at least in AEW. Wardlow is
way too soon on Wardlow with the World Heavyweight chance, you know?
Wardlow is Wardlow. We kind of gave up on him.
Yeah, they made that title match out to be, so much or nothing that it pretty much destroyed his character when he lost it,
Yeah.
I think the downfall of Wardlow started with his TNT title reign when we gave it to Samoa Joe for no reason. Especially like too soon. Like if we just skip the Joe and Darby like reigns, Wardlow would actually be like a pretty like big deal since he would have been a really dominant TNT title champion. But we kind of screwed that up, and now like it was fine, but could have been better.
Well, what at this point, what do you think? We're talking about the TNT title. What do you think? Who's the best TNT champion?
Christian,
okay.
easily Christian. Yeah.
What do you say?
I say Adam Copeland.
Yeah, why?
Because he wrestled more than Christian. He actually defended it. Like once you got it, he continued the Cope Opens, you know? He was like the Orange Cassidy of the TNT title.
I gotta say the same. Adam Copeland has been the best.
I feel like the Orange Cassidy of the TNT title was Darby, actually.
I think Darby had it when I wasn't watching it. When was that?
Oh, that's fair. I mean, we did give him back. We did have that small hot potato period where we gave it to Joe, and then we gave it to Darby, and then we gave it back to Joe. That was Darby's second. Like it was 28 days, but Darby was kind of defending it all the time, and I actually enjoyed it. Like we even saw like people like Kushida come in to AEW and fight Darby. That was pretty good, but yeah, I mean I think Christian just had like did pretty great with the title and great character work and just the best work in AEW, honestly.
Before his character over, he was the best. But I meant all around because he wasn't defending it. So I think for me, that's number one. Yeah, you got to defend.
I mean, I think the main issue was like he only had like 2 feuds with it, which was Darby and Cope.
So, the ghost. We are not at the show, and we are live. Yes.
And the show is also live.
Correct.
But we are not allowed to show the show.
Right, because then we would get kicked off of YouTube.
Yeah.
So we can talk about the show, but we can't actually show the show. Wardlow hasn't been the same since his last TNT championship. If it wasn't for him being in the Undisputed Kingdom, he would be stuck in catering. I think, unfortunately, you're right. They just seem to run out of things to do with him, and that's unbelievable to me.
Right.
One of Tony Khan's deficiencies definitely is how to book big men. And he's done it okay with Samoa Joe, but all the other big guys, taller guys, he can't seem to know what he wants to get out of them. It's frustrating to watch,
Right. That's pretty good.
Who's that to beat Robin Reed? Who did she face?
I don't know if Big Bill is gonna be in. I don't know is gonna be TNT champion, but yeah. So Statlander's in the Owen Hart Cup.
Cool.
Pretty good. Glad she's moving up the card.
I know. I bet it's gonna come down to her and Willow. That's my prediction.
Who? Willow Statlander?
Yeah.
I think that's maybe safe.
Because Willow's the current cup holder.
Mm-hmm. So here, the GOAT is saying, I'm hoping Enzo Amore goes to AEW and takes the TNT title off Big Bill.
No,
Yeah, man, I would love to see it. I love Big Bill.
Not after the issues that.
But Enzo was innocent. Like,
yeah, he got cleared.
He was cleared.
I know. Well, no, I think he had like backstage.
Oh, he did. Yeah. He came to some pay-per-view drunk and was like berating the WWE, Vince McMahon and
problems. Shit. Yeah.
It was not a WWE pay-per-view.
No, it's a WWE pay-per-view, but he bought a ticket and he was in the crowd, like very close. He was in the crowd, and it was like berating everyone from ringside until they got security to get him out. That's a story I read. Obviously, I don't know if it's true. I wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't know if Tony Khan wouldn't want to deal with that.
Yeah, no, not after CM Punk. You don't want to put yourself in that kind of position with a wrestler again.
We saw him at AML, one of our local independent wrestling promotions, and he was
Enzo Amore. You mean?
Yeah, Enzo, yes, that's right. Although he's not now, he just goes by Enzo, I think, right?
Actually, I think he goes by Real One. I think. I could be wrong.
One Enzo.
Could be Enzo. I don't know. Where is he right now?
He looks very unhappy. He was playing a heel, so I think he was supposed to look like angry, but he also looked like kind of sad.
He did. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, he did. You could
he
feel
looked
it.
like he kind of like given up on his life, kind of. It was very sad.
It was sad.
Which I hope is not.
He's doing like rap music stuff.
It sucks to imagine that to get something taken away from you when they were like headed towards the top, to the tag team titles and who knows what else, and just got cut short because apparently some lady lied about him to the police. That's shitty. That's real shitty.
That is shitty.
Now she's facing charges from what I've read. Obviously a falsifying police report and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's not legal. That is.
Dude, I would sue the shit out of her.
Yeah. Who knows? She probably has no money, whoever this woman is, but it's just a guess. But yeah, I feel bad for Enzo, definitely.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm hoping to get a word in with her here tonight. Willow, we just heard Chris Statlander and Stokely announce that Chris will be entering the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. I was hoping to get your reaction to that. Okay.
All right.
Well, as last year's Owen Cup winner, I think it's only fair that I announce I too am entering the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. Stat. Hope to see you there. Well, what are you doing here tonight? Just for to keep an eye on the action.
Oh.
That sounds intriguing, Tony.
She's so cute.
There's something else I want to bring up about Foundation Cup tournament. Right now.
What? Did you say there's something else I want to bring up about the tournament, but not right now?
I couldn't hear him.
Yeah. Maybe they're.
Is this something that came out of the random matchmaker machine at Tony Khan House?
I believe so. I'm not sure if there is a reason they're having this. They might tell us here.
All right. So yeah, Shivani was just talking about Willow focusing on Chris.
Holy God. She's dressed like a naughty X-Men.
I like it.
That's because you like the X-Men.
I definitely like it.
I mean, I also like the X-Men, but I did not make that connection. Oh my God, I swear to God, is this... Hold on, I need to now make sure this is not someone I might know. Like,
Guy in the chat.
yeah, he might be trolling me. I swear to God, if this is...
See, Derek saying now Willow is in the Owen Hart tournament. Depending on how the bracket goes, Chris and Willow will wrestle each other in the finals. Yeah, that's pretty much what we were saying. Feels like the safest way to go, the most predictable way to go. So I don't know. Hopefully they don't go that way. I hope.
I feel like they try really hard most of the time to make what we're all predicting be wrong.
I got you. Okay.
Oh,
Who are you for here, Kay? Johnny TV or Dustin Rhodes?
I'm for Johnny TV.
I say Dustin.
Dustin Rhodes.
Who are you for, Wolf?
I say Dustin. Just because I don't know if Johnny TV, if they actually are gonna really utilize Johnny TV that much.
Oh, I like that. Oh, God, that was terrible.
I don't know. I feel like he's just kind of there.
Is that what we're supposed to think? I would just like to see more of him. I know he's on Ring of Honor right now.
I am doing prediction stuff.
And I think they had like really fun, interesting storylines going with him in Ring of Honor. And it would be nice to have fun, interesting storylines going on in AEW.
Oh, Johnny TV, you mean?
Yeah. Sorry, them making out on top of Dustin's head made idiots. Did you see Madonna's getting sued for having an X-rated segment at her live concert?
I did not.
Yeah.
What? What?
Yeah.
What happened? You don't know?
I know. I'm not going to tell you on here.
You're not going to tell me on here?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't that bad. So she was dancing, and a woman was dancing behind her and started, like, rubbing her vagina very aggressively. And
Madonna did?
No. This woman was rubbing Madonna's vagina.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But it was, like, choreographed. I mean, but, like, Madonna was, like, participating thing.
Mhm.
And so that's the clip I saw. So I'm assuming that's what they're talking about because I had seen that before I heard of the lawsuit.
So who the fuck is suing her?
An attendant of the concert.
Christ. Maybe they'll fall down a fucking
I
endless.
think because they brought their child to the concert, but like someone who's famous for like a virgin and like if you know Madonna's music, like why would bring a child to that?
Yeah, no. Just somebody looking for money.
I mean, it was dirty. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened at her concert. But like the parents forget that they can just put their hand over their kids' eyes. Didn't your parents used to do that? Like if they took you to a movie and there was something happening on the screen they didn't want you to see, they just go like this.
Yeah, definitely.
Just do that. Problem solved.
All right, I am sick of the trolling now.
You banning?
Yeah, I was gonna say. What?
I might try muting him or something. Manage.
I banned someone before. I don't know. I can't remember.
No, I didn't want that. I wanted shot settings. Ah,
Thank you, man. He said Johnny TV while I was writing, so I wrote Johnny TV with a snub in it.
I'm gonna time him out for 30 minutes. Can't deal with that.
All right. What?
Nothing. I just timed him out.
Wasn't there an easy way to like ban people?
I don't know. Probably for YouTube, not for Twitch. Twitch, I have to actually go on the link and go through Twitch.
I mean, I swear it was easy. It was easy enough that I figured it out. So it must have been easy.
Yeah.
We can look into it later.
You know, Derek is saying it still amazes me that Dustin Rhodes can still go and compete. Yeah, I agree. And he still looks pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
Obviously not at the height of his career, but he's very good, and he's lighter than he was for most of his career. Also, so you know, he looks a lot different than like 1994 WCW Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah.
Definitely a sentimental favorite for me. You know, any son of Dusty Rhodes, I will be for. Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh my God! Wow.
What was
I'm
that?
honestly surprised Dustin can keep on going like he's doing now.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, he was, you know, drugs and alcohol. Yeah, he had a lot of problems, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But he's been clean sober for like 12 years now or something.
Yeah, he's doing well, thankfully.
Yeah. That's impressive.
Oh, yes. And there it is. Cross.
Yeah, there are too many sad stories in wrestling about that kind of stuff, you know. Don't need another one. Although, speaking of which, from what I've heard, you know, the wrestling atmosphere is not the same anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. Now instead of doing drugs, having gangbangs backstage to play video games.
Yeah, there's a lot of video gaming. I like her so much better now that she's not wrestling. She's fantastic, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I love her character. When she was wrestling, I hated her character. It's like a goddess fucking Fire Valkyrie, you know?
Oof.
She's not, like, bad in the ring. But I just didn't care about her at all.
Yeah, she's very average talent. Yeah, Dustin, was part of one of the most memorable sequences in AEW history when he and his brother, were both bleeding and fighting it out on like their second show,
Yeah.
Whatever that show was called. It was their second biggest pay-per-view.
Yeah, and then Cody asked Dustin to team with him against the Bucks. That was great to see. I did like that.
Oh, there we go,
Oh,
Dustin. All right, Dustin. Good for him, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, is it what I think it is?
Looking at how you're writing on lined notebook paper, as if the lines don't exist.
They're very faint.
Like,
Uh-oh.
that is I feel like it's wrong.
Uh-oh.
They're faint lines.
Yeah, they are really like, no.
Hope not.
This doesn't happen a lot for me standing in the middle of this ring after a match. I've got two things to talk to you about tonight. Number one is you. For almost 6 decades, almost 37 years, you guys.
I thought they had a lot to fill, for the number of matches they had.
Thank you for accepting me.
Yeah.
For turning on your television set to watch me entertain. I appreciate it. I love you all. I want to thank everybody in the back. They're tremendous talent. I love each and every one of them. I want to thank the production crew, Tony Khan, for giving me this opportunity. But most importantly, right now, I want to thank these cameramen. These are the best cameramen in the business. They're all number one.
Uh-oh.
The second thing, and the most important, and this really pisses me
Oh. Okay.
I want to talk about the one they call Scapegoat Jack Perry.
Not going where I thought it was going. I thought it was fucking retiring.
Yeah.
Jack, when you left, we missed you. And when you came back, we were happy to see you. And what did you do? You attack my boss, the man who pays us our paychecks, the man who ultimately gave you a second chance. You disgust me, Jack Perry. You join with the elite. Jesus, man.
Boy, dude. Oh boy.
About how much you've sacrificed for this business. Let me tell you something, boy. You were born with a silver spoon in your mouth. You've never worked a day in your goddamn sacrifice. You want to talk sacrifice? Sacrifice is losing your job. They hand you a watch, and they say a computer got your job. And then you pick up 2 jobs just to make ends meet. And the money's even less. That's
Oh my god. Oh man. This is bothering.
I've sacrificed for my family. The most important thing in my life.
Fuck him.
Trying to put it simply, you ain't sacrificed.
Why are they bleeping out the words?
When I met you as a little boy, I took a picture of you. I thought, what a cool kid, but knowing what I know now, you're just a little spoiled brat and Jack. Listen, very careful.
That's what I thought too.
The reason you are mediocre right now is because you're a follower, you're not a leader. You've always been a follower. And if you're not a leader, which you sure as hell are not, then the feud never changes, to quote my late father. The feud never changes.
Oh.
Jack, you and I have a match this Wednesday on Dynamite. Jack, I am going to destroy your little punk ass. You can't beat me fair and square. I'll mark my whole career on that. And next Wednesday night, Jack, when it's all over and you're laying in a pile of heat, you will never forget my name. The Natural Dustin Rhodes.
And Derek there saying the crowd chanting Dusty's name, goosebumps. Yeah, the same thing. Same for
Was
me.
great promo.
Yeah, it was very good.
That
Promo.
was
I
excellent. Yeah.
love that. So
From the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
yeah. So Dynamite, we have Jack Perry versus Dustin Rhodes. Probably gonna be a TNT qualifier.
Did you notice these subtitles when they were chanting Dusty's name?
No.
It was just saying party over and over again. It said party like 9 times.
Yeah, the computer that does the closed captioning is not very good here.
Yeah, on YouTube TV.
Yeah. And they used to pay people to do that. I used to know a guy who did that.
That seems awesome.
But now they let computers do it. And
That
it
sucks.
gets fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good. So next week, who you got? Dustin Rhodes or Jack Perry?
I want Dustin to get something good, but I know it's gonna be Perry.
Yeah, it's gonna be Perry. Well, 3 votes for Jack Perry. So sorry, Dustin. But he said I'm willing to stake my career on it. Is that what he said?
He did.
You think it's going to end up being a retirement
I don't
match?
know if it'll be a retirement match. I don't know if he'd want to retire against Jack Perry, but
I don't know. If I was the
it's a
AEW,
tradition.
yeah.
but seeing the beginning of that promo, segment where he was like all tired out. It's like, part of me thinks like at some point he's going to like have to retire just like suddenly.
Yeah.
I was actually really impressed that he gave such a long promo after wrestling a match. Like, I would not expect him to be able to talk,
Yeah,
you know?
right.
Especially
No,
talk
he's got me in
well.
great shape.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he was
So-
flying all over the place in that match.
Say what you were going to say, because I think it's important.
I don't remember.
About how it's tradition for...
Oh, yeah, I was going to say,
People don't know it.
traditionally, we're saying, Wolf was saying not go out to Jack Perry. Somebody, no, that you said it. You said it. Kay said it.
No, Wolf said it.
Oh, somebody said it. Somebody
did.
said they don't want Dustin going out to Jack Perry, but I want just point out. I mean, Wolf, it's a tradition for the older guys to put over the younger guys when you're leaving.
Yeah,
you lose to somebody who could use it.
I guess.
The same
Perry
reason they
could use
fed
it.
Baron Corbin, or they fed Kurt Angle to Baron Corbin, in WWE, several years ago.
Right.
And that's still the biggest thing that happened in Baron Corbin's career, I think, with beating Kurt Angle.
I think that's just because we hate him.
No, I think
I mean, that was a weird decision. I think they wanted like Kurt to face like Triple H or something, or was it Undertaker? I completely forgot.
But I feel like it's going to be... Oh. It's my guy.
Zack Sabre Jr.
Zack Sabre Jr.
Wait, what?
It's like a Jack Sabre Jr. highlight package.
Look at it.
Wow, that is huge. Yes, please.
Awesome.
Yes. Yes.
Forbidden Door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely yes.
I was wondering who was going to face this year,
Did Zack Sabre Jr. have a belt there?
It was...
It was back out last year when he was holding the, what's it called? The international.
WGP, like US or something?
No, it was the international title.
No, he had the TV title for New Japan.
Oh.
The international belt was on the mat, and he was holding his belt. There were two belts in front of them.
Oh. Okay, I thought it was the international.
Remember, because he has like the belt that looks like a Wonka chocolate bar. It's really ugly.
Dustin Rhodes is also.
Oh.
I don't know if he's still out but...
Actually, hold on. Does Zack Sabre still have the television champion?
Well, that's Tony Nese with a beard.
No, he does not.
I was like, his eyes are so familiar. They're back, and Mark Sterling.
So Derek saying Jack Perry's going to take the match. David, same thing. Jack Perry's on a roll. Yeah, Zack Sabre Jr. at Forbidden Door. Yeah, fuck yes. And okay, the TV champion is what Zach was. That's what Derek says. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not TV champion anymore.
I think he's saying he was.
Yeah,
maybe.
He was, yeah, but.
Are you seeing?
No.
They brought Arjavari and Tony Nese up to be in a squash match, and they're not the ones getting squashed.
Well, not yet.
You think these two jabronis are gonna squash him?
Oh no, I see. Never mind.
No, I think they're just giving them a squash match because what's it called? Of the segment they had with Hook and Joe, so I wouldn't be surprised if Hook and Joe.
I'm very happy to see Mark Sterling back on AEW television.
I'm very happy to see Scorpion back on television.
And already, we were just talking about them like a week or two ago and how they've disappeared.
Yeah.
One by one, all of your heroes have fallen. Who else you got? Standing on the backs of those fallen heroes, we can reach the stars. I will be your voice. And eventually, I will be your champion.
All right. So which champion does he want?
I hate face Scorpio Sky.
I like it.
He's just creepy. Give me heel Scorpio Sky. He was awesome.
I'm interested to see where it goes.
He sounds like he's trying to start a cult and is just bad at it.
And before, imagine he ends up being a heel. Like he pretends to be a face, and then he ends up being a heel, and then he joins the Righteous.
It would make sense with these terrible deliveries of like he just seems so insincere.
I don't know. It depends on. It really depends on. I think like the championship he's going for, because he said I'm gonna be your champion. It's like, which champion?
Hey, Coach Larry.
I mean, he could maybe show up as part of as a qualifier for the TNT title. I'm sorry, what?
She should breathe in. You know how like Goldberg used to breathe in the stuff and have it come out his nose? She should breathe it in like in the back and then come out and have it come out of her mouth like it's really cold. Wait, frost.
Wait, what? Oh my god.
I mean,
Lord.
Whoa.
Yeah, Derek's saying he's ready for Scorpio Sky to be cleared medically.
yeah, me too.
I mean, I like him in the ring. I don't know what they're doing with this new character he has. I don't know what's going on.
So Coach Larry, we're doing a watch along for AEW's Collision. We do a podcast on Monday nights called AEW Weekly, where we go over the week in AEW. And we do watch alongs sometimes on Saturdays for Collision and sometimes on Wednesdays for Dynamite.
And for pay-per-views
And for
always.
pay-per-views always. So.
Wow.
So yeah, that's the idea. Just watch along with us. We can talk about it. We just can't show the television.
Mm. But it's on TNT right now, if you're interested in checking it out.
Doesn't make sense to me. Just
You know how I follow like a bunch of the AEW wardrobe people? I've never seen anyone post something that they've made for Tony Storm. Where is she getting her clothes from? They're awesome.
So I just found things on what's it called? A report from PW Insider regarding so apparently PW Insider is saying hold on, never mind. Hold on, I'm still going through it. Sorry, it was just everyone's pinging me and everything. Ricochet has given notice that he intends to leave WWE when his current contract expires this summer.
PW Insider said that?
PW Insider, yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's awesome.
Ricochet is expected to be written out of WWE storylines very soon in advance of the contract expiration.
That's fantastic.
Whoa, yeah, that was just sudden because, like, I mean, they kind of just put him in a seeming like storyline with Breaker and Dragunov.
Yeah,
so it's just like, what? I did not expect that at all.
Did you ever read something that Will Ospreay like called him to try and talk him into coming to AEW? Or was that someone else? Or did Ricochet call him trying to get him to come to
I
WWE?
think it was.
He
There was
could
something-
also want to
it
go
was-
to
It
TNA.
was Ricochet
maybe.
trying to get him in WWE.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, I hope he brings his fiance with him.
Who are we talking about?
Samantha Irvin.
Samantha.
Oh, Ricochet.
Yeah,
Okay.
bring that voice over to AEW. We're on Collision. Get rid of that guy.
I mean, we don't know where Ricochet is going. For all we know, he could go to TNA. He could go to New Japan again. He could go to where was he before? Was it AAA or CMLL or something?
Underground was in,
Which Underground? Oh no, that doesn't really show up. I don't know. Really don't know.
Oh, that's not what I thought it was.
But I mean, if he went to New Japan, I'm sure New Japan would very much appreciate him because they need people so badly.
Man, he belongs in AEW, and I'm not one of those that says, hire everybody that WWE ever lets go. But that motherfucker belongs in AEW.
Yeah.
Ricochet belongs, and would immediately be one of the top 5 talents in that company. He's, WWE really does not let him do his thing. Because if any of you have ever seen a match of his from Japan or Mexico or anything, it's amazing. The things
I really thought they were gonna like start slow pushing him because or not slow pushing him, kind of like I don't know. They kind of put him in the. I thought they sort of made this like seeming like triple threat feud between him, Braun Breaker, and Ilya Dragunov. So I thought they were kind of gonna have this connection with him and Dragunov, but
I mean, that might be what they were planning until now. Yeah.
I don't know. I guess maybe it was just a sudden thing that it's just maybe that's maybe that's why they had him drop the speed title, WWE speed title.
And Andrade is the speed champion.
Andrade is the champion now. And I think now they're slow pushing Andrade too, because what's it called? I think Angel is also leaving. Angel
Nice.
Garza, I think, said he's leaving, and then like Humberto might leave afterwards. I think they have different contract times, but
Awesome.
But yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
Humberto and Angel both also belong in WWE or AEW. Excuse me, AEW.
I kind of don't see them in AEW, like Angel and Humberto. I think they would probably be in like I don't know, AAA or CMLL or something. Regarding Ricochet, I don't know. Ricochet could really go anywhere, and it's like
yeah, but these guys would love for Ricochet to come. Like Will Ospreay.
Everyone would want Ricochet if he's leaving WWE. Like he can literally go anywhere, and it'd be insane because he could bring he could be a main guy anywhere. Like even if he went to TNA, you'd have insane matches with like Ali and that would actually make sense if he goes to TNA because Ali is there, and even though he's not signed, so I don't know.
Speaking of which, we're going to an independent show, AML, on the 30th, and Ali is going to be there, and he's facing a guy named Diego Hill, who is like the best high flyer in these parts in North Carolina. He's the best young high flyer. So that's going to be very cool to see.
He might be the best wrestler in this area.
And he may be the best wrestler, the most polished wrestler in this area, Diego Hill. So it's going to be cool to see him get rewarded for his hard work and face Mustafa. We're going to get to see him live. Yeah. I'm excited about that.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Also, it'll just be a day full of wrestling.
Yeah, it's Forbidden Door Day during the daytime. It's the show. It's the indie show, and then we're going to come and do a Forbidden Door podcast.
Can I just say how much
Watch along.
I love having an indie show in our area that does daytime shows.
Yeah.
The way I see it, if Ricochet comes to AEW, then yeah, like I really don't. I mean, not sure what they do with them. I would be cautious as usual, but I mean, obvious. I mean, well, Osprey is international champion, so they could have Ricochet take the belt from Osprey if what's it called if Ricochet went to AEW, so that would work. They could also
see you later. Have a good night.
Oh, okay.
This is me that's uploading. What is on here?
And I'm just so proud of you. And I want you to have all the same opportunities that I've had. But I've never had someone to look out for me. And that's what I'm going to be for you. So,
she adopting her?
AEW Women's World Champion. I am commanding.
Wow.
Into the Owen Hart.
Wow.
Awesome.
That's quite a report, sir.
Yes. And I'm going to be there for you every step of the way. And no matter what happens, darling, remember.
I'm supposed to remind you something.
To get my medicine. That's why I'm leaving a little early.
Oh.
To no physicality. Next week here on Collision, there's a qualifying match for the TNT Championship ladder match.
Ooh. Okay. That's good. That's a good qualifier.
Who was it?
Lee Moriarty and Dante Martin.
Okay.
That's true. Another fact.
That's next week on Collision, I think.
In AEW. And you've grown leaps and bounds since then. But
Oh.
are going to be the same from the competition. Oh, that's crazy. Because the last time that we were in the ring, I think I recall, I won that match, right? So what makes you think now with the stakes with this high, it's going to be any different? Well, I appreciate the history lesson, boys. All right? That's exactly what history is, the past. Just like y'all's friendship is in the past. Now, Lee is rolling with the baddest fight team in all of AEW. You actually think that you're gonna wrestle one of the best young technical wrestlers in the game? What y'all do ain't even wrestling. Y'all are glorified stuntmen, and the only one of the three of you with any heart is Andre. We'll see you next week, and we'll see if you can really run.
Shane Taylor's not too bad with talking. It'd be nice if he could wrestle, and you know.
Yeah, I feel like honestly, Shane Taylor should just stick to being a manager.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're Visible, the wireless company with nothing to hide. Get unlimited 5G data powered by Verizon for $25 a month.
Let me get this.
Okay, I remember I'm stopping at the pharmacy first.
Had to see her off.
Perfect tense. They're also
Oh, yeah.
So what we got left? I know. Oh, Wolf. Well, Derek said, "Wow, Tony is endorsing Mariah May in the Owen Hart tournament. Going to be a great one." Let me let him back in here. Oh, he'll be back. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Had some technical and user difficulties at the same time. Yeah, so Tony endorsing Mariah May. Yeah, you feel like this has to be the beginning of the end for them. As far as their friendship and Mariah May, being Tony Storm's whipping boy or whipping girl, I guess you'd say. I mean, yeah, it feels like this is what's been coming for months, is the turn, and it's just a question of who turns on whom. Does Tony turn on Mariah first, or vice versa? The other week, it looked like who was it? Mariah was going to throw in the towel for Tony because Tony had done it the week before against Mariah. So it's already started a bit. So we'll see how splintered their little faction becomes soon, I'm sure.
The oldest sport in America. Yes, bro. Older than both. Don't make no sense. You ready? Let's get it. Okay. I'm looking. We did this to you. Oh, little payback. I'm trying in wrestling. There's no trying lacrosse either, but
What the fuck that robot voice was? I hope I'm not hearing things. I hope I'm not the only one who heard that. So Garcia's been having a good run of it lately. I believe we had Tony Khan himself saying 2024 is going to be a big year for Garcia. So straight out of the horse's mouth, I wouldn't bet against Daniel Garcia too much. Tate Mayfair's.
You better get ready for this young cocky Londoner. This is chance to see it. Last year, Progress Wrestling's Super Strong Style Tournament. We had a half-hour classic against the international champion Will Ospreay, no less.
6-year veteran, of course, who's made his name on the independent circuit in the UK.
Kind of looks like he's 1, 2. Kind of looks like he's wearing my grandma's couch for tights here.
Side
What?
headlock by Daniel Garcia. Garcia with such force. We
Kind of does, doesn't
Garcia
it?
on Wednesday.
Danny going back to Buffalo.
Nice.
Going back to his roots.
Reconnecting with his roots. Trying to find that edge, you know? The difference between being great and a champion. Nigel, as you know, that fine line, being a former ROH champion.
I was just about to say, former pure champion Daniel Garcia would love to hold the title again. Take it away from Wheeler Yuta. He had a considerable rivalry with over that title. Look at this. Mayfair's coming back. Oh, yeah.
I know Tristan Mayfair's or whatever the fuck his name is. He's showing me something here. I like it.
You make your grandma fall in love with him. The things you do to your grandma on that couch.
Take it easy. Danny. That's pretty good, Nigel.
Your granddad had a heart attack.
Strong back elbow that time by Garcia.
That's what we want to see. A little bit of killer instinct from Danny.
He's really ratcheted things up, hasn't he?
Absolutely.
Well, that time he hit hard. I think glanced off the middle turnbuckle to the bottom one. Oh, and how about this?
Yeah, we're rocking here.
1, 2.
You don't take Mayfair's as a museum named after him in London? True.
I mean, he's having a hell of a showing for himself here.
Google it.
I guess it'd work if I were him, though.
So feel like
Talking about a museum.
Rick reached up for the double axe handle, but it was Garcia.
Danny, get your hands up.
There's a punch.
The boxing background of Tate Mayfair's coming into play. Oh, yeah.
Danny looks like he's a sleeper. Come on, let's figure it out.
Trying to hurt me inside leg.
Here we go.
Maybe looking for a swinging neck breaker. Not sure there's a knee escape that time by
Mayfair's
Nice. I tell you, both of these guys are looking sharp in this match.
Let's have a third here. Put the chops. Danny Boy had his chance. He had the opportunity. Did not seize it.
Oh, Mayfair's found the foot to the face. Comes out of the corner. All right. Garcia picks him up.
Come on, Danny.
So he just suplex that time, and now
We're done playing around here, boys.
Well, what was his name? Was it Tate or Tristan? What's this guy's name?
good drop kick out of the corner.
With the velour pants on?
Look at
What's
this.
the guillotine?
He's done so.
The guillotine.
Finish him, Danny.
Mayfair's going limp.
He's going out. But Garcia hooks him.
He stopped him.
Oh, the red cross. 1, 2.
Good night, gentlemen.
Daniel Garcia decisively.
No doubt about it. Take a look. That's what the people need. It's Saturday Night Collision. TNT.
Coming up on Dynamite. Mercedes unable to take the TBS championship against a great luchador. Zeus out of South America. Puerto Rico. Let's take a look at Zeus.
Mercedes Monet versus, yeah, I've read about her. Whatever, how do you pronounce it?
CMLL Zeuxis would be near
Zeuxis. Okay.
known by her moniker Puerto Rican Power. The former CMLL Mexican national women's champion used a combination of strength and agility to punish all
Nice.
those that stand in her way. Zeuxis etched her name into the history of the world's oldest wrestling promotion when she became one half of the inaugural CMLL World Women's Tag Team Champions, a feat she accomplished with longtime partner and current New Japan Strong Women's Champion Stephanie Baker. But this Wednesday at Dynamite, Zeuxis has the opportunity to one-up her partner and become the first CMLL star to capture AEW gold when she battles Mercedes Moné for the TBS Championship. Can the CEO hold on to her title ahead of the match with Stephanie Vecker at Forbidden Door? Find out live this Wednesday on TBS. It'll be for the TBS Championship.
Nice little promo there.
Wednesday night on TBS Defense Against Sushi.
Also Wednesday night TV time with the learning tree as Chris Jericho spreads his wings and his branches in his classic session for Private Party.
Johnny Khan is waiting for the official Dusty Rhodes. Jeff Perry will go one-on-one, but it's a TNT Championship eliminator match. The winner goes on, of course, to be in that ladder match coming up at Forbidden Door.
On top of that, the Viscount of Finance, the former Ring of Honor World Champion Bruce, will be in action.
For the AEW International Champions, how about this? Will Ospreay wins it on with the Pentagon's formula.
It's gonna be a fantastic match right there. Two of the best wrestlers in the world, I believe.
1 year anniversary of AEW Collision here on TNT.
I was excited about that anniversary. I'm just excited to see what the
Yeah, I mean, I hope you're right, Derek. I hope, he says Ospreay versus Phoenix, it's going to be a classic. I hope you're right, because I'm looking forward to that. And if they give them enough time to do their things, it very well could be a classic. I mean, like I said, for my money, it's two of the five best wrestlers in the world right now, I think. They've been announcing a lot of matches, Wolf.
Oh, all right. I'll rewind. Yeah. Everyone barred from ringside, yeah. Stephanie from court.
Good Forbidden Door card so far, but it needs a little more more CMLL on it right now. I'll tell you that.
You have a huge match coming up, and I know a lot has been on your mind. You've had a lot going on lately, but we just saw that video from Zack Sabre Jr. Forbidden Door.
Yeah. Yes. We just saw that. If I didn't have enough to worry about, I got this match tonight. All of my friends are gone. My four best friends are either trying to pile drop me on steps or punch me in the face. I felt like every other week for like 2 years, everybody wanted to team with me. I had so many friends. Now where is everybody? They're all gone. I'm alone. And I got Zack Sabre Jr. talking about Forbidden Door. Forbidden Door? I have to get through tonight. Have you seen Kyle O'Reilly? Yeah, so for the first time ever, I'm going to wrestle Kyle O'Reilly tonight. I think that match is like, I gotta go.
Oh my god.
What?
I just saw Christian will be on Collision next week.
Who'd you say? What?
Christian will be on Collision next week.
What do you have in there? Is that a drumstick?
Oh yeah. House of Black next week. Let's go.
Yes.
Wow, Deanna versus Thunder Rosa again. Sure.
Yeah, it's shaping up to be a good pay-per-view. I mean,
Yeah.
a very good pay-per-view, I should say. But, I want some of the bigger stars. We haven't really booked a bunch of matches with the bigger stars of any of the companies yet.
Yeah.
So, get on it. Because that's the whole cool deal. I want to see Swerve defend the belt against. I mean, it's gonna be him and Ospreay, but really, what I would like to see is Swerve versus some CMLL guy. Like like HSARO. Who's the best CMLL guy? Man, he's the best from what I've seen. Maybe. I don't know. There's several of them who are very good. They've been regulars here. but I can be patient. We've got, what, 3 or 4 matches, so that's probably half the card. So I'll see.
Yeah.
I'll see what he does with the second half of the card before I make too many judgments. Derek saying Christian is having a pre-Father's Day special next Saturday. Oh shit!
Yep.
Oh, is that what he just said while I was talking? So wait, it's during one of these shows. Yes, he's not getting like a half an hour on TNT by himself, is he?
I don't know. It's next week, Collision. He'll have a segment.
Yeah. I hope that's what he means. That's what we got left. Orange Cassidy and
Sexy. Or
Kyle
you
O'Reilly.
mean tonight? Yeah, Kyle
Yep.
O'Reilly. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what we'll see from Christian in a pre-Father's Day special. I don't know. That's kind of fucked up. I don't know how funny, Dead Dads is. It's not been really funny to me personally.
Phoenix who headed out a cast of 4 competitors, including Orange Cassidy, for a title opportunity. The title that Cassidy once held the international title. Has experienced plenty of chaotic action. Former World Champion Jay Lethal coming close on a couple of occasions. Before AEW Tag Team Champion, brings secure victory and a title opportunity. Celebrating with his home fan, Alex Alvarez, never met David Grandma from Coco. Yes, Phoenix goes on to face international champion. Of course, that is Will Ospreay coming up on Wednesday night. Well, how about this matchup for our main event? First time ever, these two men. With a winner, who's going to get Kubo first Columbia, Canada, weighing 206 pounds.
All right, I guess I got to be for Orange Cassidy in this match, and it's hard to cheer against him, really. What do you think? Who are you cheering for, and who's going to win?
Kyle.
Both?
I'm biased. I'm biased to Kyle. If it was anyone else, I'd probably say Orange, but it's Kyle, so I have to cheer for Kyle. In all honesty, I wouldn't be. I mean, Orange will probably win, but I will biasedly cheer for Kyle.
I think this is the first match of the night that I've not been 100% sure of the winner, before it began.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's good. I feel like the best matches are the ones that you can't, you don't know who wins or who should.
Definitely. Yep.
Has been impressive since his return. He's faced some top-tier talent. 3 title opportunities since his return. One against Adam Copeland, although the allegiance with whom nothing put on hold after Copeland broke his leg in that cage match with Malachi.
Late down that time, fan reminder of AEW Close-Up with Renee Paquette. You can join her with our special guest.
I tell you, these guys have 2 different styles here.
Yeah.
Orange Cassidy's kind of developed his own style of wrestling. I'm not quite sure what you'd call it.
Sure.
He got himself to the ropes. And now Colorado said, okay, if you want to play this game.
Says, come in, my God. BJJ practitioner as a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I would not recommend Orange Cassidy gets in his guard, however. Already far more experienced.
Very interesting. Take a look at the face of Orange Cassidy, which, by the way, we heard in his discussion with Lipsy Nair, Right before break, he is very frustrated right now as Orange Cassidy. And well, he should be.
Oh,
There it is into it. Now he's looking for a double wrist lock. Orange Cassidy doing the right thing, getting to the ropes as soon as possible.
Orange Cassidy has seen the disintegration of best friends. Chris Statlander hitting him with jaw. Trey Morena has backstabbed him.
You understand why, Tony?
Chuck had to retire. He's going to be Renee's guest, as we said. Look at this. Over the top goes O'Reilly.
yeah, I was reading that Chuck Taylor is having another surgery, and then after that one, he's going to assess if he can return to wrestling.
Yeah,
But we're talking about a year and a half.
for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be gone for a while, if not possibly forever.
Yeah.
Fluidity from both components.
Absolutely.
Sucks.
Again.
1, 2.
Honestly, I think they might give the win to Orange Cassidy here just to give him. Oh my god. Okay, I was gonna say momentum to Forbidden Door to face Zack Sabre, but now Undisputed Kingdom is here. Why are they here?
Undisputed Kingdom?
Yeah, Undisputed Kingdom are in front row.
Naughty shenanigans.
I don't. Why are they here? I don't want them to get involved.
Well, they're going to.
Let me just have my classic match.
What time is it? How long have they got left?
It is 9:42 right now.
Okay, nice. That's good. Nice reversals here by both guys. They're really wrestling it up. I wish we could hear the sound on this of these fucking commercials. Is that piss in the commercial? Did someone just piss on that guy's face? Did you see that? Are we watching the same commercials?
I'm not seeing commercials right now.
Oh, yeah, right. I think commercials kind of tend to enact like brain rot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you put all this junk information that you get from commercials that you don't need, and now you got it taking space up in your fucking brain, which you could be using for other things that are productive.
Yeah, definitely.
So I try not to watch them.
Yeah, I need to show Willie the report of.
Say what?
I'm gonna share the AEW Insider report orchestrated briefing Willie.
outside, look right outside of Omaha. Omaha right now.
But yeah, well, I didn't want to get into the whole thing. Just talking about all that, and getting healthy, being healthy. So much of it is related to what we eat, you know.
Strategy, yeah. From Orange Cassidy, elected to go for a side headlock. It's a real technical master. My mind, he's got to start looking for some big moves. Look for that orange punch. Beach break.
And reminder that AEW Summer Series, the Path of Holland begins at Eastwood Stadium in Texas. Right now, we're going to be in South Haven, Mississippi, outside of Memphis, Tennessee, on Sunday, July 6th at the Lander Center. That's for Collision on a Saturday night. We're coming to Roanoke, Arkansas, at the Simmons Bank Arena, Wednesday, July 17th, for AEW Dynamite as well. Tickets at AEWTIX.com.
Nice escape from this lead book.
How about this? 1, 2. Oh, O'Reilly barely got out of that. How about that by Orange Cassidy?
Here he goes again, no. Trying for the double wrist lock. Orange Cassidy's trying to keep his arm extended.
Orange Cassidy.
You gotta enjoy Orange Cassidy, I think.
For sure.
Derek says Orange and O'Reilly are having a good technical style matchup from what I've been seeing.
Yeah.
So definitely.
I always
Entertaining.
One of the best.
Picture in picture.
Yeah, Kyle's one of the best for that kind of match.
But Orange is one of those guys. He can adapt to other wrestlers' styles very easily.
For sure. Definitely.
He's way underrated, I feel like.
I love that combination of strikes. Match I would love to see, especially before he retires. If Danielson could fight O'Reilly, that would be awesome.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully we'll see it sometime this year.
Yeah.
Well, Kyle O'Reilly's got a vicious streak, doesn't he?
Vicious, no question about it. He is. Vicious attack.
That stadium went absolutely silent.
I think they're too focused on the match.
Yeah.
I don't want to be distracted at all.
Yeah. That's been a great match so far.
And now could be it is a dragon screw across the middle rope.
Very much mat wrestling. It reminds me of like 1992, 93 WCW.
O'Reilly glanced over to Roderick Strong. O'Reilly with it. You can almost tell that he's feeling really good right now just by his face.
He's in his wheelhouse.
Thank you, in his wheelhouse. Yeah, still waiting for those guys. Another leg whip that time. You know, no one's had more success against Orange Cassidy than Roderick Strong.
Beat him twice.
Right? Maybe he's given Kyle some words of advice. Maybe a shortcut that he's another dragon screw leg whip.
Maybe Roderick Strong was giving Kyle O'Reilly some tips for his old friend.
Interesting developments here on Collision.
Kyle O'Reilly took the advantage back again very quickly after Roderick Strong whispered something to him.
Back to the attack again goes O'Reilly and
Body shot. Cassidy's
that left leg is hurting, but he stuck the leg out. Oh man, I'm not so sure Cassidy can even stand up the remainder of the way. The fans, this match, this great matchup, our main event continues.
Getting more commercials, Jesus Christ. Just charge me like $2 to the companies that make these commercials, and then to not have to watch them. That would be fine with me. A tribute to Nicole Kidman. That's weird. Very out of place. For what? What did she ever do that was any good? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
What are you laughing about over there?
Oh, oh boy. Okay. Well then, Joe and Hook apparently assaulted the premier athletes
Yeah.
in their locker room. Yeah.
Did you mention that earlier?
I just saw the segment, online. They were talking about lacrosse. That's funny. That's why I love babyface Samoa Joe.
I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, Samoa Joe as a babyface is always funny.
And it's something he can like so easily just go either way with it. You know?
Yeah.
That's some skill. That's some he has, some good
It's like, well, the thing is, I like it. He's like more naturally a heel, but like when he's a babyface, it's just like so interesting because he still kind of acts like heel-like personality, but like as a babyface, it's like, and you just can't hate it because it's just he tends to be funny and so cool.
Orange Cassidy scaling at the ropes. Is this wrong move? Crossbody. Yep. Take him over.
How the way did Orange Cassidy counter that? Oh, and a kick that time to the elbow. Thrust kick put O'Reilly on one knee. Went to the well one too many times. O'Reilly caught.
Snap German. He's now out on his feet.
Now trying to snap German of his own, and nicely executed by Orange Cassidy. Wow, what a main event. Man, we started with an incredible tag match, and this main event has been incredible that time. Orange landed on his right shoulder.
Both men want this victory.
Uh-oh.
Forth they go. Slow to get
What's
to
what's
their feet.
uh-oh?
Oh, man, they both fall down.
They both fall down.
They owl. they oh, they came back up.
O'Reilly
Kyle and Orange would totally be the ones that would just go
pushed himself up.
stumble down and
Suplexes.
oh boy.
The wear and tear that Kyle O'Reilly's had in his career.
What is left from either man? That is left.
I thought Jericho was announced tonight, but that guy, I guess that could have been Collision.
Yeah, what's it called? Jericho has a segment, I think, on Dynamite with Private Party.
Oh. Well, I did one. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
his TV time, his show thing. He brought along Private Party to the ride. But I don't know if it's gonna be like Bill and Keith are feuding. I think Adam Copeland was like mentioning the whole learning tree thing. And he was like praising Jericho and saying like, oh, but he also is like helping Bill and Keith and Brian Keith like making like characters and doing character work and stuff. And like, and people on Twitter, of course, were like, oh, man, Adam Copeland must be getting paid. I'm like, no, he's just right. I'm not a fan of the whole of the Jericho thing, of like Jericho as the learning tree myself, but like the positive I see is Bill and Keith and Brian Keith, because that they're like the ones ultimately benefiting from this because they're doing character work and it's giving them character. Because like in AEW, they kind of weren't doing, they didn't really have a character. I don't know. I just thought Bill and Brian Keith could use them.
Double wrist lock. That Kyle O'Reilly puts his hand in the pocket to prevent Orange Cassidy doing it. A block of the block. A masterclass in submission wrestling.
Kyle O'Reilly has his hand in Orange Cassidy's pocket, using his leverage.
He's trying to steal his powers.
He's to get a choke right now. Rear naked choke. Looks like that's a wind choke. It's the forearm across underneath the jaw, under the windpipe.
Orange Cassidy trying to remove O'Reilly's hand from his pocket, and now with knee lifts to the head, picked up. Big spread cover. 1, 2. Kyle O'Reilly is out in 2.
What a matchup.
And Matt Taven's praying. The hell?
Making a believer out of Matt Taven. Good Christian boy.
Right. Fans chanting freshly squeezed. Can you connect with the arm punch? Showing it again. Here it comes.
Oh, and he is out.
There it is.
Yeah, I figured.
Got it. 1, 2, 3. What was left of Orange Cassidy in this match was enough to get the win. Incredible.
Orange Cassidy showing his resilience, absorbing a lot of punishment. I said it was Kyle O'Reilly's match to lose, but it looks unfortunately for O'Reilly that's exactly what he did.
Hell of a matchup. What a night it has been.
Thumbs up from Orange Cassidy for his opponent.
No, Trent.
Shaking his head.
It's Trent Barrera.
Oh boy.
Callous by name and callous by nature.
Oh, straight Fletcher.
O'Reilly looks like he's coming back.
He's coming back behind Orange Cassidy.
Getting involved in this.
Fletcher.
Orange Cassidy finally has found a friend, but maybe it's no avail here.
Bob Fletcher clearing the better of the trials. Right here, the golden platter. In the center of the ring, Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy in trouble. Colorado cannot help out.
Here comes Hulk Hogan.
Oh my god. No.
Used to be, man, when I grew up.
Please
People,
no.
bam, you just Hogan's song just starts. Here comes the Hulkster.
Cassidy go through. He's got Zack Sabre Jr. breathing down his neck. He is no good to some
Oh.
time. Incredible match. And now they're here to pick up the pieces. Was it entertainment?
Yep.
Oh, Nancy was in the building.
So are they unifying with the Callis family, or is it just two bad factions?
No, I think it's just two baddies. The two-part baddie. Just combining feuds, kind of.
Yeah. I don't know. They're standing awfully close to each other.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, Statlander is friends with Trent, so and they're both heels, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's gonna be Orange, Kyle, Willow versus Statlander, Trent, and Fletcher. Or maybe just Orange, Willow versus Trent, and Statlander, and then Kyle can go after Fletcher. Like Kyle could go after Fletcher's title.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
It's not like a problem if
Collision.
Kyle goes after an ROH title because he's being featured every show and basically every show anyway. So I'm happy.
Yeah, it was a good collision. Very predictable. I mean, I predicted every match.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people did.
Pretty much everyone did.
This wasn't very hard to predict.
Actually, I mean, once they announced, what's it called? Zack Sabre fighting Orange at Forbidden Door, I was like, okay, so they're probably going to give Orange the win here.
Yeah. But yeah, let's get best match and a rating out of 5 from you.
The best match to me was the main event, easily. Out of 5, it's like kind of
the whole show, man.
The whole show, yeah. I didn't really care for the women's match as much. Like they were fine. They didn't seem that incredible. Dustin and Johnny TV was actually like fun a little bit to watch.
Definitely.
I completely tuned out for the Daniel Garcia match. It seemed like a complete squash match.
Nothing.
And the opener was great. So I'll give it a 4.
Okay.
Pretty nice, but not the best.
Yeah. No, I agree. Best match, yeah, like you said, definitely the main event for sure. Very good match, very good technical wrestling from both men. I was really impressed with Orange in that match. So, and Kyle O'Reilly, every time I see him, I like him more. So, you need to keep that up, Kyle. What else? Yeah, like you said, FTR versus Yuta and Castagnoli, also very good. Those matches were right about on the same level, I thought. And we did some building for Forbidden Door. You know, we got some matches announced.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I was utterly shocked that they would do that. They just announced suddenly Orange and Zach just having a match. That's good. That's very good.
It did come out of nowhere. Wait, when is that for
Forbidden Door?
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
We got so many shows going on. It's hard to keep straight.
Yeah.
But no, that's cool. I mean, this was a very mid-card focused episode. You know,
for sure.
But they did a good job building some things I care about. Like, I want to see definitely what happens with Dustin Rhodes and Jack Perry now.
Yeah, Dustin cut a really good promo.
Yeah.
I definitely want to see what comes next from this whole BCC FTR and their involvement with the Elite. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe Claudio Wheeler challenged Bucks. I could see that eventually happening. I don't know.
Yeah, like you said, the women's matches. Who we have? Storm and Lady Frost was okay. The other one was just a squash match.
Just a squash, yeah.
So that was kind of throwaway.
It was there to debut Statlander's new theme. Yeah. Basically. Oh.
But yeah, like I said, set up some good things. Lee Moriarty and Dante Martin. You know,
for sure.
It was a very solid episode.
For sure.
I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it 4 bones out of 5.
Yeah, 4 is a good rating. I think.
Entertained the whole time, but the major downfall of it is, one, not a lot of big stars, which I like on a wrestling show. You know, makes it feel more important, you know, when the big guys are there. Not as many of those guys were around, and I had a number 2, but now I forgot it. So
I mean, next week looks like it might be a fun show because because I'm sure they're gonna make it worth like something good because it is the 1-year anniversary of Collision. So I'm interested to see where it goes.
Yeah. And Collision has been doing better ratings as of late.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really care for ratings lately. I kind of just abandoned ratings as, I think now they've become irrelevant.
No, they're very relevant for. I mean, if
like,
you're on TV,
or not like irrelevant, and that's. I mean, when I say irrelevant, I mean like they don't actually matter because like cable is kind of that because like AEW wants to get that HBO Max deal. WWE is going to Netflix. Like they're kind of going to these streaming services. So I feel like now cable is like only for like sports, like NFL or something.
Yeah, man, the ratings. You know, it's only you only get those big deals if you do good television ratings. You know.
Yeah, true. But once you get those deals, it's like, why bother with cable?
Yeah. Like we don't have Netflix, but whenever WWE changes to Netflix, we will get it just to have the WWE vault. I mean, I don't like WWE anymore, but with that vault of old shit, I will. They can have my money for sure.
Yeah.
That may sound hypocritical, but
I mean, I don't know how far they'll go. I mean, I don't know if they'll have like all the Raws or just Raws. It might just be Raw because I don't know. I really don't know how they didn't really clarify it.
Well, that's a good point. They didn't. Well, we'll see. I hope it doesn't go away. It better not. Yeah. I will weep like a baby.
Yeah.
If the network with the vault goes away, man.
Yeah.
I love that. Just sit down on a random. I could sit down right now after we're done with the show.
They'll just keep all the old stuff on Peacock.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I could sit down and watch like 1986 Mid Atlantic if I wanted to.
Yeah, right now. I don't know. It seems like they're moving on to like bigger channels, like kind of more relevant channels. I feel like, I don't know, TBS and TNT might not be as big as, or as, I don't want to say relevant, but like they're not as like usable as they used to be. Like people don't like actively go on to watch on them. I don't know. It's my observation.
I don't know. People use Peacock a lot.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is also people try to like there are people that go on the internet and try to find things, try to find the shows, and it's like, yeah.
Anyway, so folks, that's thank you very much for watching with us. Hope you enjoyed it. We did. Wolf, you got anything you want to plug? Anything going on?
probably just tomorrow I'll be live with Leo for NXT Battleground, but otherwise I don't think I have anything else. Maybe I'll do Friday TNA, but we'll see. Figuring out.
I may be up for TNA on Friday, so if you do it, let me know.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe up for
I'll let you know.
Right.
I'll keep you updated. All right.
But yep. Just real quick, we will be doing our regular AEW Weekly is going to come out. Well, it's going to be live 6:00 p.m. Monday night. And then I hope we're doing a Dynamite watch along next week and a Collision watch along as well. But like I said, things have been kind of hectic. We have some family stuff going on, so we may not. So, but like I said, join us Monday at least for AEW Weekly 6:00 wherever you're watching this. And that's about it. And when you watch these videos, please click the like button, and if you don't want to miss anything on YouTube or whatever, just click the subscribe button, and you'll be notified when we do a new video, whether it's this or sometimes I'll talk about nostalgic wrestling, sometimes some other things. And so like I said, you'll just have access to all of it, if you get those subscribe notifications, and that's it. So thanks for watching, and as Mick Foley would say, have a nice day. Bye.